Hola, mi nombre es Alista o Lola, and today I'm going to be teaching you Unit 1B. So first we're going to start with the goals. So you're going to be able to talk about your last vacation, gossip and tell news, react to gossip or news, talk about past actions using irregular verbs, use negative and affirmative expressions, talk about access to free Wi-Fi, talk about clothes and shopping, express an immediate wish, describe lack of company, refer to people and things using direct and indirect pronouns, object pronouns. So we're going to start with some vocab to start this off. Bermuda shorts is las Bermudas, boat is el bote, camping or to go camping is el camping or ir de camping, gossip is el chisme, to believe is creer, cruise or to go on a cruise is el crucero or ir de crucero, sunglasses is las gafas de sol, and cap is la gorra. Some more is to install, instalar, news, la noticia, girlfriend, la novia, boyfriend, el novio, past, last, pasado, or pasada, picnic, or to go on a picnic is el picnic or hacer un picnic, would like is quisiera, and sandals is las sandalias. Last ones, shorts, los shorts, alone, solo, sola, tennis shoes, los tenis, last is último or última, or to visit is visitar. Okay, so this is our first activity we're going to do with vocab. So we're going to start off with number 1, te gustaría ir de viaje en un blank. So it's asking, would you like to go on a trip on a blank? So first choice would be cruise. So would you like to go on a cruise? Because if you read number 2, it says no me gustan los barcos grandes, which is a large boat, which is a cruise. Prefiero los blank pequeños, so that would be boats. I prefer small boats. Okay, number 3. Estoy leyendo el periódico para saber las últimas. So I'm reading a newspaper to know the latest blank. So I think this means news, noticias. So reading the newspaper to know the latest news. Number 4, que bueno, a mí solo me gustan los blank. So that's good. I just like the ones with blank. I just like the ones with gossip. So chismes means gossip. So que bueno, a mí solo me gustan los chismes. So number 5 and 6 can be switched since the last ones are picnic and camping. Vamos a hacer blank este fin de semana. Would you like to go camping or would you like to go on a picnic? And they say, no puedo, no vamos de blank a un parque con mis amigos. So you can say you're going on a picnic with your friends or you're going camping with your friends. So let's go over our first reading, which is called Internet gratis en todo el mundo. So free internet in all around the world. So some vocab in here is number 1 is free, which is gratis. Number 2 is offers, which is ofrece. Number 3 is free again, which another way to say that would be gratuito. Has is posee, and tickets is boletos. So since I don't have time to read this entire thing, I'm going to go over a quick summary. So it's about living without Wi-Fi and how for many years did not exist until 1999. And first places were Grand Haven, Michigan. That was the first place in the United States. Malaga, España, which is Spain. And Monterrey, Mexico. So next paragraph. One place with free access is Buenos Aires, Argentina, and some places that they have it is calles, plazas, parques, museos, y hasta el metro. So they have it in plazas, streets, parks, museums, and even the metro. So the last paragraph is Panama has free Wi-Fi. You can easily get connected to the internet and read your emails. You can check the weather, find places to visit or buy tickets for a boat ride. So let's go to our first activity with this. Okay, first question. ¿Cuál fue la primera ciudad de los Estados Unidos en ofrecer Wi-Fi a todo toda la ciudad. ¿Cuál fue la primera ciudad en España en hacerlo y de Mexico? So if we go back to that reading, this is asking, what was the first city in the United States to offer Wi-Fi throughout the city? Same in Spain and Mexico. So if we go back up to here, in 2004, Grand Haven, Michigan was the first place in the United States. Malaga, España was the first place in Spain. And Monterrey, Mexico was the first place in Mexico. So if we go to our next question, ¿En qué lugares de la ciudad de Buenos Aires, Argentina, hay Wi-Fi gratis? So that's asking, in what places in the city of Buenos Aires, Argentina, is there free Wi-Fi? So if we go back, right here, it says in Buenos Aires, Argentina, plazas, calles, parques, museos y hasta el metro. So they have in plazas, streets, parks, museums, and the metro. The last question is, ¿Qué país Latinoamérica ofrece acceso a la internet gratis? So, which Latin American country offers access to the internet for free? So if we go down here, in Panama, they have free Wi-Fi. So that's the answer to that one. Okay, if we go on to our next reading, it's called Conexión antes, durante y después de viaje. So this is about the connections you can have during, before, and after a trip. So at the airport, it's about it's about the charging stations and how you can connect to them. Yeah. So let's go to our questions. ¿Qué es una torre de recargar? So what is a recharge tower? Which that obviously is the tower you can use to charge your phone. ¿Qué tipos de Wi-Fi puedes encontrar en un aeropuerto internacional? So what type of Wi-Fi can you find at an international tower? So we'll go back to the reading. Ofrecen estaciones para cargar las baterías de nuestros aparatos electrónicos. So one's for your electronics. Okay. Tienes que pagar para usar la red de Wi-Fi en el aeropuerto internacional de la Ciudad de Mexico. So, do you have to pay for Wi-Fi network in the international airport in Mexico City? So if we go back, it says right here, yes, you only have it for a limited time, which is 15 minutes, and then you have to pay. Okay, so let's go to our first grammar, which is the preterite tense. So with AR verbs, you change the yo form to a, to form to aste, ea, ao is o, and then amos and aron. And then for ER and IR verbs, you change it to I, iste, o, imos, and ieron. So here are some examples. So now we're going to do our first activity with this. So changing these to the preterite tense. So if this is yo and this is an ER verb, you change that to I. So yo comí. So number 2, nosotros form, and then an IR verb. So you change that to íamos. So nosotros salíamos. Number 3, George and Alberto bajar. So them and AR verb. So that's bajaron. Number 4, Ana dormir. So she's sleeping. IR verb, which is yo. So dormió. Ana dormió. Number 5, tú alquilar. So AR verb and tú. So that's aste, aquiaste. Number 6, las chicas buscar. They AR verb. So aron. Las chicas buscaron. Number 7, Pedro navegar. So that's an AR verb in Pedro. So you changed it to O. So navegó. Pedro navegó. Number 8, yo empezar. So it's yo and it's an AR verb. So it's empecé. Number 9 is ellos pedir. It's an IR verb and it's them. So change it to ieron. Pedieron. And number 10, yo jugar. And you change that to E, so yo jugué. Okay, so now we're going to go into irregular preterite. So this is preterite, but these are some examples that change and don't follow all of the rules of the past ones. So let's do some examples with these and we'll come back to this chart. So number 1, Señor y Señora Pérez, hacer. So hacer for them would be hicieron. So if we go back to the chart, hacer, them, hicieron. Okay. Number 2, mis hermanos y yo, so nosotros in the estar form. So estar, nosotros would be estuvimos. So mis hermanos y yo estuvimos. Number 3, el tío, so dar. So let's look for dar and tío. So it's dio. El tío dio. It's fun to say. Number 4, Victoria ir con sus amigos. So Victoria and ir. So that'd be third person, that's fue. So Victoria fue con sus amigos. Number 5, Alberto hacer. So hacer is right here and Alberto is hizo. So, because that's third person, so Alberto hizo. And the last one is not on the list, but las primas dormir, and it has a stem change, so you have to change the O to U. So las primas dormieron. Okay, now we're going to go to negative and affirmative expressions. So for nothing and anything is nada. Nobody, anybody is nadie. None, not any is ningún, ninguna. Nunca is never, tampoco is neither or either, todavía no is not yet, ya no is not anymore. So those are the negatives. The affirmative is algo is something, algún is somebody or anybody, algún, alguna is some or any, siempre is always, también is also or to, ya is already, and todavía is still. So they can go before or after a verb, but if the negative is after, then you have to put a no. The example would be nunca voy de paseo en bote, or no voy nunca de paseo en bote. So yeah, and then you can also use todavía as a negative by putting no next to it, and that's still no, so it's negative. So our first activity with this. So number 1, with the context of the sentence, you would have to make it affirmative. So the affirmative is alguien. Number 2, since it says no, that'd be negative. So nada is the negative form. And this might be hard at first, but you'll get it because you just have to memorize the chart. Number 3 is positive. So positive form is siempre. Number 4 is negative, I believe, or positive actually, so it'd be nadi instead of nada. Number 5 is negative, so it'd be tampoco. Number 6 is positive, so it'd be algo. I think that's positive, right? Yeah, so that's positive, so that's algo. Number 7 is todavía, which is positive. Oh, like I said, you can use todavía as a negative, so it's actually todavía no. Number 8 is positive, because it's very important, so it's algo. Number 9, and the last one is always, you always like, so it's siempre. Okay, now we're going to go on to direct and indirect object pronouns. So, indirect, for me is me, for you is te, for him, it, you is lo, for her, it, you is la. Us is nos, don't worry about this one. Them, you is los, and them, you is las. You can use either or. So for indirect pronouns, object pronouns, you can use for me, to me, for me is me, to you, for you is te, to you, for you is le, to us, for us is nos, to you, for us is os. Well, you don't have to worry about that one. To you, for you is les. So let's do an activity with this. Hoy, Victor, blank ayudas a buscar información. So I think it's saying, do you need my help? So me would be me. So do you need my help? Me. Cuando quieres que blank ayude? Do you want to help me tomorrow? I believe this says. So te. Do you, te, want to help me? they cannot help tomorrow.